back, everybody. Watch this video. Lauren has the smoking gun, and she's helping me glaze these amazing barbecue pecans that you can use for tacos. You can use as a side dish. Lauren and I have been sitting here eating them nonstop. You can just eat them as like a little snack. So watch the video, and we're going to show you how to actually make these. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to I think we're calling it the Smoking Gun Cooking Show. This is literally probably going to be episode 1. We have our little smoking gun here.
That's nice.
So, Lauren, we're going to do some barbecue now because
Sweet.
You know when you come to this house,
because this is what happens.
We're going to do barbecue. So, 2 recipes that I've never done. Have you ever done any of these recipes?
Nope.
You've never made barbecue pecans?
But can't say that I have.
So I came up with this idea. We're going to do barbecue pecan glazed tacos with smashed avocado and pineapple slaw.
Sounds good to me.
And we're going to make tacos out of them. I think it's going to be amazing. So
cool.
I think the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and get the pecans going. On a lot of our recipes, we're going to kind of get the onions and the garlic going a little bit. And then Lauren, one thing you could do while this is going, we have about a cup of Fool's Gold barbecue sauce here.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is I want to thicken it because Fool's Gold, because I took all the high fructose corn syrup and everything out of it, it's more like a Texas sauce now than Kansas City sauce because it's a lot thinner. But for this recipe, I want to thicken it up a little bit. Yeah. So I've got a little arrowroot powder.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that and a spoon, and I'm going to have you kind of start thickening that barbecue sauce up for me.
And for people that don't know, arrowroot is like cornstarch.
Yes.
Right. So it's basically the same kind of thing.
Do you use arrowroot a lot, Lauren?
I mean, I do. I use it regularly.
Yeah. I use it. I'm kind of new to arrowroot, but I really love it, and it works great with the Fool's Gold barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I'm switching to it at home.
Yes, it works really nice. I like it a lot better. I feel like it's a lot healthier and stuff than cornstarch. Is that the case, Lauren, or is it about the same?
You know, I don't know. It's a good question. I would say I'd choose that over cornstarch probably.
That looks great. So we've got 4 cups of, look at those pecans that I was able to get, Lauren.
Man, you only see those at Thanksgiving.
Those look amazing. I know, don't those look good? Now, I debated long and hard about whether I should go ahead and, I have a recipe where I roast pecans in the oven, and I glaze them, but I thought long and hard about it. I'm not going to roast these. I'm just going to do it all in one saute pan all at once.
Okay.
But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of use the thickness of the sauce you're doing there. We're going to kind of glaze these, and we're going to kind of let them simmer. So what we're going to do is these onions are sweated, onion and garlic sweated off here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the sauce first, Lauren. So let's go ahead and add that sauce.
Does it look good to you?
Yep, that's perfect.
So I only added like maybe a teaspoon.
Yeah.
You know, this whole
thing.
Okay.
Yep. And that's just perfect.
So
what we're going to do is try to create a glaze here for our pecans. And be patient with this recipe because this takes a little bit more work. So this might not be a fast, quick nightly recipe that we do all the time. But this is an amazing recipe that I think is going to be amazing. So we also have some I'll actually have you grab it. This is Colorado, Fool's Gold Colorado seasoning.
Okay.
And it's got a bunch of really nice seasonings in it. It's also got some demerara sugar and some smoked salt. So we're going to add that to it. Nice. It's a barbecue rub that I usually use on like seitan ribs. Add that to it. Get that going. And then we're going to add a little bit, maybe like a half of a teaspoon of smoked salt, Lauren.
Okay. So we got
and you've used our smoked salt, right?
I have. I do.
So delicious. Just like a very small amount. It goes a long ways. Perfect. Okay. And then, see how that's starting to like glaze up there? And then we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. Okay. Pure maple syrup. So let's put that in there. Yeah, perfect. See how she's pouring it in there so it doesn't burn. You can tell she knows how to bake. All right. That's going good. All right. Let's go ahead and use the rest of that maple syrup too. Okay. I think I actually measured that out, Lauren. I think it's 2 tablespoons. You smell that?
Yeah, it smells good.
It's smelling so amazing. So All right, we get that going like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our pecans. That's 4 cups of pecans. This is gonna make a lot. So, as Lauren and I always do, we always have something in mind other than the dish that we're cooking when we're cooking something. So these pecans, we're also gonna use in a chopped salad that we're gonna do later. We're gonna do this nice barbecue chopped salad, and we're gonna use this in our chopped salad. So, I'm going to go ahead and coat these, and I'm going to reduce the heat down to low. And we need to cover this. The problem with these pans is there's not really a cover, not a lid, so I solved the problem, Lauren.
You did.
When I was buying your pans at Restaurant Depot, I found this.
What?
Look at this. This will actually cover. Look at this. This is Lauren and I's new lid for our stock pan. Look at this.
Hey, go big or go home.
This is how we do things on the show, man. Look at that, Lauren.
Multi-purpose tool.
Have you ever seen a lid?
No, it looks like a shield.
Look at this. Oh, hold on.
It's no match
Sure,
for
Lauren,
the smoking gun, though.
This is my shield. We're superheroes around here.
It's amazing.
So, anyways, we want to get this glazed really good. Take a whiff of that. Come over here, Lauren.
Hey.
Just take a whiff of that.
That smells
Does
good.
those not smell amazing? I feel like we need to pour just a little bit more barbecue sauce in these. Not much. Actually, what do you think? You think that looks good?
I think it looks good, actually.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to put that on low simmer. We're going to let that simmer for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
All right, here we are back at the pecans. These are coming along nicely. Notice how I'm getting that nice char glaze on there. Check this out, Lauren. Have you ever been to like like a show or whatever when we used to actually be able to go places and you see those like candied pecans?
Oh yeah.
Don't they look like that?
Yeah, they do.
Except these are candied with barbecue.
Yeah, don't let it fool you.
But maybe on another recipe you'll have to come in and put a sweet version.
Do like
of this.
brown sugar.
Do like brown sugar, molasses.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. These look like they're almost done. So I'm going to actually just cook these down a little bit more. I'm going to put this on low simmer. And we're actually going to make barbecue slaw tacos out of this, Lauren.
So good.
It's going to be amazing. So we'll see you over at the kitchen.